Hello everybody, welcome back to Vintology by Lola. As promised, I wanted to show you some of the books that I'm making that I'm going to actually put in my Etsy store. I haven't opened my Etsy store yet, so nobody freak out that they have gone to Vintology by Lola and you haven't seen anything yet. It's still in process. So in the meantime, let me show you what I've made. So these are just some mini albums. I call them my one-day albums, and mostly because they're small and you couldn't do a life or you couldn't do extended periods of time because the books are so small. So I always say if you have a one-day event, a birthday party, going to see Santa, the Easter Bunny, these books, obviously Christmas, it would be Santa, would be perfect for those kinds of events for your grandchildren or whatever. I made a couple of these for my granddaughters and they absolutely loved them. I filled them up with pictures of them, which is another great idea as a little present. So let me just get on with it. So let's start with these two. These two are just tag flip books, and I happen to love this paper. This is Memory Lane. It's some paper I've never used before, and I know it's probably the most irritating thing that I do not remember the name of stuff, but I'm more into what it looks like than the name of it. So this is Dear Santa, and this is my cover. Okay, so it's got a little bit of everything, little foo-foo. Love the old days when we used to put these ties on everything. Bringing those back myself. Little vintage lace, Dear Santa. Flip this over, and you do it like this here. This has a little flip out like that. And this, you have this side. There is no easy way to show this though, you guys, so excuse my hands. And maybe I'll do it this way and then I'll come back and do it the other way. And there we go. Merry Christmas, Santa with some glitter. Here we go. All cute little things for Christmas. Love this. I think this is one of my favorite pages. This is gorgeous. And then I did this, and it's got two little tags in it. And if you turn it around, you can use the back if you want, right? Here's this one. This one flips out, okay? And flip this back. And then here's another little pocket. Some more tags, right? There's another one. Another little tag that just flips out like this. Pull it out. Here you go. This side, little belly band. Look at how sweet she is. Isn't she sweet? Okay. So like I said, a perfect book for just a day with Santa, a breakfast with Santa, a trip to Santa, right? Okay. This one, same idea, same thing, little foo-foo on top. This one might be called Deck the Halls. This is an old paper pad, and that's what I was going to say is I used my 6x6 pads for these because they just, they're perfect. They're perfect size. I don't feel like I'm wasting a lot, and there's very little cutting. So, because these are 6 inches. So here's the first page. Here's the second page. I made this one very clean. Okay, here's this one. Okay. Here's Santa, little tag. And this one. Here's a tag, if I can get it out. You know how that goes. Believe me, it comes out. There. Oops. There it goes. There you go. Okay. And here's this one. And this one has a little tag as well. Okay. Enjoy every moment this season. I wouldn't really use the back, but you might want to use the back. Okay, here's the other side. The little trees, Silent Night. Here is this one. This one actually flips out. Here is this little guy comes out. And then we have a little pocket, and we've got a couple more tags. I'm trying to whip through these, you guys, because I have a lot of things to show you. Well, books to show you. Okay, here's this one. Here's this one. Another full-size tag. Okay, simple, snow, oh what fun. And here's another one, flip out, and there we go. Okay, so those are my two little tag mini ones. If you're interested, please reach out to me. I have no problem selling them. They don't have to be on eBay. Okay, this one is inspired by Shabby Soul by Susie, and she had shown this last year. and I had made a couple of them, and I just had to finish them up. So it's put together with some green seam binding. Here's the front. And I think everything I used on here was, or with it, is Tim Holtz. So it's a flip out. So it's actually an accordion one. So I don't know if you can see all this in screen, but that's how it comes out. So here's a pocket, and it's got a tag in it. Sorry, my hand's in the way there. So here's a little tag. Okay. Here is on this side. And this one has a little tag on pocket on the front, and then it has a flip out, and then it's got another tag inside. Here's this one, this, couple of tags, more Timmy. Here's just, I just did a cute little embellished page. I really didn't do anything on it. Here's this. Here's a little card photo, and that was actually on the back of a playing card. Okay, so there's that. Now you get to the end like this, and here is a envelope with some goodies in it. And when I go the other direction, so now I go this way. So here's my beautiful lady dressed up for Christmas, and there's a glassine envelope that I embellished. Here's another page where I just decided to to decorate the page. Didn't do anything else to it. Here's this one, another tag, flip it this way, and I did one of those policy pockets. Also have a little candy cane floating down from it. And let's see, so this just opens up. Hello December, right in it. I can't remember if this was a pocket or not. Yeah, this is a little pocket, but I didn't put anything in it. And then I had, at the end of the policy, I put a little Christmas tree, okay? These are super fun to make, you guys, and really, really fast. Lickety split, and it is made. Okay, then there's this one, and this was one of Timmy's boxes, and I didn't want to use the box, so I just used the cover of the box. I used the back and turned it into a little notepad, used a piece of vellum. That one turned out cute. Then you get here, and this is probably one of the only pieces that isn't Timmy. This is actually an old vintage Christmas card that I turned into a tuck or a pocket. And here we have 2 more tags, and then you're back at the beginning. I love these. These are so fun and extremely freeing. It feels like there are really no rules to this one. So those are my mini ones. Now I'm going to show you my large Christmas monster that I did. That was an absolute joy to do. I was on a retreat, and I was on a junk journal retreat, as well as, let me just make sure I'm in frame for this one, because this one gets kind of big. Yeah. So anyway, I had fun making this one. So it's tied together with some vintage lace, and it is extremely chunky. But what I did was, I had a handle, and I put the handle on, and then I just tied the lace to the handle. And you can see it's pretty big. It's velvet, and then I took lace, and I took some pearl garland and more velvet, and I took some boa and some stitches and some stitched, I want to say pearl trim. It was a little bit of everything, a little wooden snowflake. That's Jemmy. Here's one of Timmy's flare buttons. Here's another piece of of fun, what do I want to say, lace, but it's not really lace, and it's not really an applique. It's part of a ribbon, and I just cut it apart, okay? So let's get into the book. Here's the inside of the book. So I kept this very simple. This was a vintage Christmas card, and then I just took a frame and just put that in there. Here's that. I'm not even going to talk. Maybe I'll just go through it, and if there's something interesting, I'll tell you about it, okay? This was interesting. Here is a vintage postcard from 1910. Here is a paper clip I made. Okay. Here is all sorts of envelopes. This is just all different laces, and if you want to put them in the book, you can take them out, or you can just leave it in there. Here we go. These are pockets from an envelope. This is a matchbook that actually comes out like this, and you pull it out, and you can do another accordion. You can put notes in there, pictures, whatever you need to put in there. Okay, here we go. Here's another little card. There you go. Love this. Put a little poinsettia on the end of that. I tried to leave a lot of room for writing. Joy. This was an old piece from a cookbook that I took apart. Here is this. Open it up, and it works as a little folder. You can do whatever you want. I just decorated one of Timmy's cards, put it in with a paper clip, and then just stuck it in there because it is a pocket. This is a page that I used Nuvo on after I stenciled it, so it's like a snowflake page. Some snowflakes. Another one of my decorated glassine bags. This is a sweet little earring, and then I put just another charm in the back. This is some of my coffee dyed paper. Here you go. There's another little card. Vintage cards. And here's a tag, and then I used old cookbook paper on the back. That was Christmas stuff. Flips out. Here's Santa. Here is, this one was fun. This was a playing card. Just turned it into a tag. Opens up this way, and you have words that you can write. Everything in there. Yeah, I thought I'd be quiet. Ha ha ha. You know that never works, okay? Stenciled this. Love this. Wish I had more yards of this. This is old and vintagey, this sequin stuff. I love it. Here's another one of my paper clips. Stenciled that with polka dots. An envelope I made that's got some goodies in it. I decoupaged this napkin on there and then used a little bit of wax, pink wax on there. This was a great piece somebody gave me, and it actually has little doodads coming off of it. This is a different glassine. I made these envelopes, and then I embossed them, and then decorated them, and then there's tags in there. This belly band I made with Timmy's little tiny squares. Here's a tag that I made. Here is one of Timmy's envelopes, a vintage button, some little cards in there. Okay. This, I just put a piece of tulle over the top. Here's a doily. Here's another little envelope. I don't even remember where I got this one from, but this was just a yummy old envelope, and I just stamped it up and made it look even older. There's that. Here's another one of those policy envelopes, and this was made with my avocado dyed paper. Here we go. Here's a really cute belly band that I made with, I put lace behind there. Love that. Here's a bingo card with music sheets on the back. I thought this was just a really cute, fun thing to do, and it doesn't necessarily serve a purpose except for decoration. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Norman Rockwell. This was another old card, and you know how you do your books and you try to stick it in there, and sometimes it just doesn't want to come out when you're on camera. Although this one might be glued in, you guys. Hang on. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this is old sheet music that a music teacher had done in an old book, and it was so cute because she did snowflakes, and I thought I'd put that in the book. Then I did some die cutting with metallic paper. It does come out. There we go. Okay. So this was fun. This was just something I had seen somewhere that I thought was so cute. It was doilies laid on top of paper. So this was old ledger paper, and then I just used some scraps and put this together. And then it was a white doily that I had taken some of Tim Holtz ink, some of his oxide, and dyed that. Love that. And a lot of these laces like this are old and vintagey, which I just love. Here's this. This is just a cute little pocket. And actually, it's got a little snowflake inside, but as I try to stick it down a little bit, it's got just a little bit of tack, so it stays. And I just did some pearls. Here's old tissue paper. And here is just a lace page. I put some ribbon on it. Love this, though. If anyone knows, I got this as a gift. If anyone knows where else you can find this, let me know. It is so fun to work with. This was my husband's when he was a kid. It was a golden record. And so I took the cover of the record and put it in here. And I just thought this was so cute. The 12 Days of Christmas. Here's another tag. Right on. Old Western Union. Here's another big chunky one. But it's actually not. It's an envelope that I cut in half. And so you take it out and you can write on it. So it starts out as an envelope and then you have fun turning it into something different. There's a little tuck there. There's this. There's two tucks there. There's Santa and there's a tuck up there. Here's this. And I did it so it was double side. So it was the same thing on both sides. Oh, another stenciled page. There we go. Love this one too. This is just a cute pocket I made with an oversized tag in it. Stamped and colored this. This was Timmy's. This was cute too. So this just looks like nothing, but you pull it open and voila, it's a bag and there's a tag in there. Okay. Love that. This album really was fun to make. Another tag, another little paper clip. This was just a cute little Christmas bag that I recycled and just put a really simple little tag in there. There's that. This is fun. This opens up and I believe, oh, maybe this wasn't anything. Gosh, you know, you guys, how when you do some of this stuff and you can't remember, but I believe it comes out this way. So this is the way, except I think I'm gonna have to put a tag on there or something because it's hard to see. So it comes out there and I just put a cute card that said S for sled, but I think I need to put something so people know. So there's that. Here's this, another bigger one of my glassine envelopes. Cute little charm on the big, huge paper clip. There you go. And this was fun. This was something we learned on the retreat, how to do a stained glass. And then here is another vintage postcard that I turned into a tuck from 1919. That was fun. So you use a music page to make the envelope, and then you put something on it with a stained glass. And that was a lot of fun. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Can I get it on? Let's see if I can get it on here. Okay. All right. And then we're coming to the end. There's the end. There's the back of the golden book. And that is the end of that album. Okay. So I think probably that's enough for this video because I've shown you enough. And then I'll come back and show you a couple more in another video. But for now, we'll leave it at that. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thanks for taking a peek at what I'm doing. I always appreciate you taking time out to stop by. I know people have busy lives. If you have subscribed, thank you very much for coming along. If you haven't, hit that bell. Would love to see you be part of our little family here, which is, it's not like some of the other ones where there's a video every day. I don't do that yet. Maybe someday, but not yet. So again, peace out. Thank you. Bye.